Councillor Perks, questions?
Thank you very much. Maybe if I could begin with Mr. Byford. Mr. Byford, in answering, I believe, some questions from Councillor Ainsley, so we've designed the bus bay with an assumption that there's going to be more buses going there.
That's correct. More buses, because where the buses would previously have been more dispersed with a three-stop subway terminating at Shepherd, more bus routes now need to converge at Scarborough, hence the bigger terminal 34 bays.
And for some of those bus routes, that will be a shorter route than they currently travel. For some, it will be longer.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. We've done some analysis on what the impact on the bus network would be in Scarborough, correct.
And that analysis that you've done, does it give any indication of average changes in travel times or groups of or areas where travel times will go up and down? Is there anything like that?
In some cases, the bus routes are longer because the buses have to travel further to get to Scarborough than they would have done. In some cases, the routes, the time doesn't really make much of a difference. There's no real material impact. It's a mixed bag.
There are actually, to my mind, given that we're removing a number of stations, there wouldn't be any bus routes that are traveling a shorter distance now, would there?
I'd need to look to my experts on that. Jackie, do you know? No, there are none that are shorter, correct. There you go.
So some will be longer, some will be the same, and none will be shorter. So the average across that bus travel time from that reasoning will go up. We don't know how much.
No question, some routes will, some journey times on buses, some will be longer than is currently the case today.
And given that no routes are shorter, none of those bus trips will save time.
No, there are none that save time.
Okay.
Some have time added to them. That's correct.
Right. So we've seen a variety of estimates of how much travel time is going to be saved because we're eliminating the transfer from the SRT to the subway. Do those estimates include the fact that some bus riders will ride longer and no bus riders will save time?
I'm going to ask Jackie, who's my head of service planning, to answer that, and she's just coming to the mic now. Thank you.
I'll put your time on hold.
Just as Jackie's coming to the mic through the chair, in the Scarborough subway extension...
I really just want to hear what the TTC says.
Just one sec, please. Councillor Perruzza, there's questions being asked to staff. Okay, go ahead, Councillor Perks.
Yes, if I could. In the estimates of time savings that have been provided, was there any part of that calculation the estimated increase to bus travel time? Was it a net of that, or was it?
We do have, based on preliminary work that was done, that there would be a net of about 2 minutes.
A negative about 2 minutes average over the bus system.
And that's using the proposed new network, whereas the work that was, the numbers you're referring to did not use the proposed new network to come.
So the estimates that we have heard of, I believe it's 7 minutes savings because of the transfer time savings, was that net of that 2 minutes, or was that just that one piece?
No, that was related to the rapid transit. The question
was...
Oh,
that it's faster, yes.
Yeah, but if I'm getting you correctly, you're asking about the savings or the increase in travel time related to bus.
Yes.
Right, and that would be an estimated, based on preliminary work, because we just did a few origin points, it's about 2 minutes.
And that's average over the system. Some people will experience much, much more, and some people will experience...
There are a few that would be experiencing more.
When will we be able to see something that gives, maybe just even on a regional basis, Malvern is affected this much by the additional travel time, or Kingsway, Galway?
Given that we just started this work recently, what we intend to do is to work with the University of Toronto to update their map that they have used, because they use the existing network, and the work that we have done. So we'll see how soon. We haven't contacted them yet. We're going to contact them as soon as I go back to office.
Thank you very
much. And then I'll be able to provide you with some details.
Thank you very much. You've been most helpful. To the city manager, does the current cost estimate, or the CFO, that we have in front of us include the financing cost? Does the current number we have include financing costs?
The $3.56 billion
yes.
that we have in the budget was a traditional procurement.
Yes.
And now in this report, what we've identified, what we're recommending is to go with a DBF and we've identified the financing cost at $125 million. And that can be accommodated in the new revised cost of the $3.46 billion.
Sorry, Councillor Davis is trying to make me smarter than I actually am. I'm afraid I'm not up to it, Janet. Oh, there's my time. Okay, sorry.